Hey, Juliet, do you have a minute? I have something to tell you. This is out of the blue. What is it? I've gotten married. What? You married? You must be joking. I'm serious. Who would want to marry someone as plain and dull as you? The guy must be just as unimpressive. That's not true. He's good-looking, has a great personality, and he's really good at his job. Of course he looks good to you. He's your future husband, after all. That's not it. You have so much free time. Unlike you, I'm too busy with work to look for a husband. You're just a receptionist, while I started my own business at a young age. Yeah, you're amazing. I could never start my own company. So what is it? Your marriage has nothing to do with me. I have an important meeting coming up, so I don't have time for your bragging. Wait, here's the important part. My husband, Sebastian, works at your company. Okay. A friend introduced us, and I was shocked when I found out where he worked. But we won't cause any trouble for you or your company. All right. He promised not to mix his personal life with work, so don't worry. Okay, are you done now? Oh, yeah. Sorry for bothering you when you're busy. Hey, Carol, what are you thinking? What's wrong? Why do you sound angry? You're married to one of our employees. Yes, but why didn't you tell me something so important? I did tell you when we got married. Did you forget? Really? Check your chat history. The message should still be there. I have no memory of that. Maybe it was during work hours and you didn't pay attention. Ugh, seriously, don't try to handle everything through messages. But you told me not to call unless it's an emergency. You don't like your time being taken up. But why? Is there a problem with Sebastian and me being married? He's one of our top employees, so I don't want him to be distracted by you. Don't let him neglect his work. I'm not distracting him. I work too. Did he mess up at work? Not exactly. I'm just surprised he chose you. We're planning the wedding 2 months from now, so please attend. The wedding? That's news to me. I did inform you. I sent a message. It showed a blue double tick, so you must have seen it, right? You didn't respond, though. If I didn't respond, it meant I didn't read it properly. Oh, okay. So don't blame me for your oversight. I'm not blaming you, but you marrying him, huh? Wow. What's wrong with it? Honestly, it doesn't seem like a good match. Why would you say that? If your sister doesn't tell you the truth, who will? He's our top employee, and you're just a receptionist. Even from a professional standpoint, it's mismatched. Our jobs don't matter here. Anyway, I don't work at the same company. It's none of your business. Besides, if we have kids, I'll probably quit and focus on the family. I see. Still, he's too good for you. Why do you say that? He's ambitious and aiming high in his career. He needs someone who understands and supports that ambition. I don't think you can do that. What do you even know about him? You're just his CEO and he's an employee. You don't know anything about our relationship, so don't talk down to me. Oh, I'm just stating general facts. Maybe you should be more open to what others have to say. Even if I listen, what do you expect me to do when you say we're not a good match? Maybe you should consider letting him go. Are you saying I should divorce him? Perhaps. I can't believe this. Instead of supporting me, you enjoy being mean. I'm not being mean. I just think there's someone more suitable for you out there. That's none of your business, is it? He's important to my company, and his honeymoon mood would cause problems. What problems? He isn't quitting his job. Even so, if he starts making mistakes because he's distracted, it'd be a huge issue. Do you really think a capable guy like him would mess up just because he's married? It's possible. Regardless of what you say, I'm not rethinking anything. We're staying married. Well, a lot of couples divorce right after the wedding. You're unbelievable. How can you say something just to make me anxious? If this makes you anxious, it's a sign things weren't smooth to begin with. I'm quite pleased to have this information. What information? What are you talking about? You think you can be happy while leaving your sister behind? Think again. Wait, Juliet. What are you planning? Nothing at all. Bye. Juliet, I heard something shocking from Sebastian. Ugh, you keep calling. It's so annoying. I told you not to call me. You never learn. Hey, Sebastian told me you invited him to dinner. Is that true? Oh, that. He didn't need to bother telling you, did he? So it is true. What are you thinking? What? Are you jealous? It's not jealousy, it's just weird. Why do you need to have dinner with him alone without me? Don't misunderstand. What am I misunderstanding? It seems like you're just doing this to mess with me. It looks like you're trying to sabotage me. Oh my! Sabotage? Not at all. Interacting with employees is part of my job. You should stop projecting your personal feelings onto me and messing up my work. It's childish. Work? Then you don't need to do it one-on-one. Why not invite other employees too? I did invite others, but they all said they were busy that day. I find that hard to believe. Whether you believe it or not isn't my concern. I'm not changing my plans. If Sebastian didn't want to go, he could have declined. If you're inviting him as the CEO, it's practically a work order. He can't say no, you know that. Well, you might have a point. So you did set this up knowing that. You need to stop. I'm busy with work. I don't have time to indulge your petty jealousy. I'm hanging up. That's easy for you to say. I mean, getting this worked up over dinner? Are you that insecure? It's not that. Then there's no problem. I'll make sure he comes home safely. Don't do anything inappropriate. Okay, is that all? It's all work, so don't worry. Carol, you have a nasty personality. Huh? What's up all of a sudden? I know what you've been doing. You've been controlling him lately. No, I haven't. Don't lie. Ever since our last dinner, he's been turning down my invitations, saying you wouldn't like it. It's so immature of him to refuse his boss's invitations. It's because you keep talking about personal stuff unrelated to work. He's refusing you on a personal level, not professionally. Trust is built by getting to know each other well. You can't understand everything just by watching someone work. But talking about nothing but romance like you do can come off as sexual harassment. Harassment? Me? I never do that. Stop saying ridiculous things. He came back home looking drained. That's just your perception. He came to work the next day and did his job as usual. His attitude toward me didn't change at all. That's why he's our top performer. That's because he's professional enough to separate work from personal feelings. Well then, I'll have to use my ace in the hole. Ace in the hole? Yes! I'm taking him on a company retreat next weekend. Just the two of us. Are you serious? Do you really think something that ridiculous is acceptable? Ridiculous? Company retreats are normal for any company. It's part of our benefits package. Just the two of you? That's definitely not acceptable. How do you think other employees will see it? Come on! I'm not going to tell anyone about it. If no one knows, it's just a regular trip. If it's on the company's dime, it's a company retreat. That's embezzlement. Don't say such things. The company is mine. I can use the company's money however I want. You're out of your mind. Sebastian is uncomfortable with this, so stop involving him. I'll bring you a souvenir, so cheer up. If he refuses my orders, I'll fire him. That's blackmail and harassment. Blackmail? Don't use such harsh words. I'm simply planning a bonding trip with an employee. You, as an outsider, have no say in this. If you keep doing whatever you want, it will come back to haunt you. You really are something else. Do you always have to use such negative words? And don't forget, unlike you, I'm quite successful. I founded this company and made it thrive with my skills. There's not much that scares me. Your arrogance will catch up with you soon. Yeah, sure. That's what losers always say. So, next weekend it is. Make sure to tell Sebastian. Fine, I'll tell him. Oh, I can't wait. A private company retreat with a beautiful CEO and the elite employee. You just stay home and behave. I wonder if you're eating dinner alone and feeling lonely right now. I'm at a restaurant near the hotel, drinking wine with him while enjoying the night view. Oh, really? Did you text just to brag about that? No, not just that. Listen, Carol. Being on this trip made me realize something. I've decided to marry him. What? Are you out of your mind? He's my husband. I know, but he seems to be completely smitten with me now. He's been smiling and having a great time the entire trip. Of course, he wouldn't act bored in front of the CEO. Let him go, Carol. He deserves someone capable like me. That's just your wishful thinking. What are you talking about? He surely wants to marry me too. Think about it. I'm spending 5 days on this trip with him. You know what that means, right? While we're away, you should proceed with the divorce. If you don't submit your divorce petition by the time we get back, I'll fire him. Then I'll make sure to ruin your company by then. Huh? Sorry, I said it wrong. I meant to say I'll ruin you, not the company. Ruin me? Things are going to be difficult for you when you get back. What do you mean by difficult? What are you planning to do? Did you think I would just sit back and do nothing while you took him on this trip? What have you done? I went to your company and introduced myself as your sister. For what? To expose your embezzlement, of course. Carol, stop saying nonsense. I haven't embezzled anything. How many times have you gone on personal trips under the guise of business? Even this trip is on the company's dime, right? It's my money. I can use it how I want. It's not your money. It's the company's money. You can't use it to line your own pockets. Shut up. I'll pay it back later, okay? Just to let you know, this isn't what you think it is. No matter what excuses you make to me, the accounting department is investigating thoroughly. It's only a matter of time before the truth comes out. What have you done? If I get arrested because of this, what do you think will happen? Nothing much. You turned your own family over to the police and you feel no guilt? That's funny. What's funny about this? You've been manipulating everyone for your selfish reasons, and you have no guilt? I haven't manipulated anyone. Really? Sebastian is the one who suffered the most from this. He doesn't seem upset at all. He's a capable man. He won't show his emotions to someone he doesn't trust. What are you getting at? To prevent you from interfering with the investigation, I sent him on the trip to keep an eye on you. When he returns, he'll be pressing charges against you. What? Why? For sexual harassment and blackmail. You must be joking. You've abused your position as his superior. That wasn't my intention. I just couldn't accept that you got married before me and wanted to mess with you a bit. But you told him if he doesn't marry you, you'll fire him, right? I did say that. I didn't think it would escalate like this. If someone in your position can't foresee the consequences of their actions, then it's already over. Please, I'll apologize and do whatever you want. Just help me out. With all your offenses, what can I possibly do to help? The only way society will accept you is if you properly atone for your actions. No, my life is just beginning. I can't go to prison and ruin everything. It's too late to think about that now. You can't go back and redo the past. Oh my God! First, you'll have to give up the company as compensation. It's everything to me. Who would still want to follow you? And with the CEO getting arrested, selling is the only option. This is too much. You have to face the consequences of your actions. Losing everything and going to prison might be a chance for you to rethink your life. How is that a chance? I don't want to live in a filthy place. I'll do anything. Please, let this go. It's not about what I do. You've committed crimes and that's a legal matter. Oh, wait a minute. I was so caught up in our conversation that I didn't notice Sebastian was gone. Oh, I told him it was all sorted and he could leave. He's probably driving back home right now. No way. You two wouldn't have had a good time together anyway. Make sure you come back, okay? Running away will only make things worse. No, please help me. Carol! When Juliet returned from the trip, she was soon taken away by the police. As a well-known CEO in the industry, her arrest was big news, and the tabloids splashed it across their pages. There was a close-up photo of her looking furious and defeated, which is now a permanent reminder of her downfall. While it's a bit pitiful, I feel it's her own fault for all the time she looked down on me and treated me poorly. She must be very lonely or scared in prison because she sent me numerous apology letters. However, I have no intention of ever associating with her again. Being involved with her only brings misfortune. As for her company, it was quickly acquired due to its talented staff. No employees were laid off, and Sebastian continues to work diligently. As for me, a few months after Juliet's scandal, I found out I was pregnant. I resigned from my job as planned. Now I look forward to supporting my husband as a full-time homemaker and showering our first child with all my love.
Alexa, are you at home now?
I'm here. What's wrong?
Did you watch TV? The national weather forecast just now. A hurricane is headed directly to Florida.
Yes, I saw it. I was just worrying about you. Does it look okay?
It doesn't appear good. There are no flights because of the hurricane, so I won't be home for about 3 days. I'm sorry I can't be there for the birth tomorrow. But even if I'm not there, I'm sure you'll have a healthy baby.
Well, that's Florida, isn't it? There's not much you can do.
Just my luck. A hurricane at a time like this. I really wanted to videotape the moment.
The doctor said it might be past the due date. You might make it in time.
But it's better for you if the baby is born on time, right? I'm prepared to miss it.
I think I'll use a tripod and videotape it myself.
I can't believe my company put me on a business trip to Florida at this time of year.
Oh, by the way, is it true when you said that your colleague Mr. Turner was going with you?
Why?
I saw him yesterday.
What? Where?
I stopped at a bookstore while I was out for a walk. We ran into each other there. I thought he was on a business trip with you, so I was surprised.
Oh, I'm sorry. They changed it to someone else at the last minute. I forgot to tell you.
Oh, is that so?
Alexa, did he say anything else?
Nothing. He just told me to have a healthy baby, that's all.
I see. Good.
What? Is there something that would be a problem if he had said it to me?
Of course not.
There's something fishy about you, isn't there? You usually don't care what people around you say. The only time you pay attention to what's going on around you is when you're feeling guilty.
What do you mean guilty? Do you think I have time to think about anything else when my beloved wife is about to give birth? I'm frustrated too. I want to see you as soon as possible, but I can't go home.
I see. You're worried about me. I hope the hurricane passes soon.
If the hurricane heads north, I might not be able to go home for a while.
I'll just have to give birth on my own then.
I'm so lucky to have such an understanding wife. If you'd cried at a time like this, I don't know what I would have done.
Your mother is close by, so if I need anything, I've got her. Don't worry.
I'll talk to her too. Well, good luck with the baby. I'll be cheering for you from Florida.
Hey, asshole, idiot husband. I asked Mr. Tanner this. Huh? Aren't you and my husband going on a business trip to Florida? And guess what he said? It's been postponed due to the hurricane. Who would go to Florida when you know a hurricane is coming? I tried to hold back what I wanted to say and played the role of an understanding wife. Please, someone praise me. I am Alexa, 30 years old. What is my husband doing lying to me when I'm in this condition? I tried to probe him about it, but without success. What is it with you, seriously, when you keep saying things like my beloved wife and other whitewashed things? Mr. Tanner's information revealed that he's not in Florida, but a message from my mother-in-law confirmed my husband's betrayal. Hey, Alexa, you got to hear this. My mother-in-law, your blood pressure will rise again if you get excited. Don't call me that. Sometimes I like to be a traditional wife. I forget. So, what's the matter, Nora? I'm at a steak restaurant by myself. Steak by yourself again? I wanted to go too. You should have asked me.
I didn't think you could go because it's so close to your due date. I'm the kind of mother-in-law who feeds her daughter-in-law both eggplant and steak. After all, young people need to eat good food to nourish themselves. After the baby is born safe and sound, I'll let you eat whatever you like as a celebration.
I understand, but I heard if you eat spicy food and walk a lot, the baby will be born the next day.
Oh really? Anyway, that's not what I wanted to talk about.
What is it?
Sonny's at the same restaurant I am.
What? Really?
Didn't you say he was in Florida? Why is he still here? Was it cancelled because of the hurricane?
I thought he went on a business trip, and then he called me yesterday. He said because of the hurricane, all the flights were cancelled, and he couldn't come home.
What? So he's still in Florida?
That's what he claims. He said he was sorry that he couldn't make it in time for the birth, but to think that he's so close.
I know I'm not mistaken. His voice is definitely Sonny's. That son of a bitch.
The guy he said he was going with. I ran into him, Mr. Tanner. He told me the trip was postponed.
I see. So he's cheating on his co-worker and his wife by eating expensive steak.
Thanks to you, my suspicions were confirmed. So, who's Sonny with?
Well, he's with a woman.
I knew it. That's what I thought. I imagine that's what it is, but I'm still a bit shocked.
And then he said, hey, this is the meat I raised. They're both so excited. It's so weird and disgusting that I can't believe it's my child.
I can imagine.
I want to grab his nose with a pair of tongs and roast it on a grill.
I want to say, oh, you've got a nice grill mark on your nose.
I want to pour lemon on the grill marks and make him scream in agony.
I want to wash his eyeballs with the leftover lemon juice.
They're feeding each other. That's disgusting. They've ruined my steak. Can't they be fined for ruining a good meal? If I were a big shot, I'd make that law right now.
Where are you sitting, Nora?
I'm sitting right behind Sunny, back to back.
So close. So how come you can see everything?
There's a big mirror in the restaurant. I can see Sunny's table, and I can only see Sunny's back and the woman's face.
That's quite a good position, isn't it?
Oh, he just took a slice of carrot from her mouth and put it in his own mouth. Can't they be banned from the steakhouse? Oh my god, I'm going to throw up.
Endure it. It's a waste of meat.
I can't stand it. You're having a hard time with your big belly. I can't believe he's flirting with her at a steak restaurant.
I don't like to say this to the person who gave birth to him, but he's trash, isn't he?
I guess you can't win them all. I don't like the idea of my own son being such a piece of trash either.
What's she like? Is she pretty?
I can't really make out her face. She's wearing too much makeup. She's got a lisp and a goofy tone that makes me sick to my stomach. She's laughing and saying things like, "Your poor wife is so fat." I can't help but get angry. I've just about had it. I'm about to charge in there with a steak knife.
Hey, can I go there now?
I don't care, but if you get too excited, you might go into labor.
If I do, I'll give birth right in front of him. Then I'll wrap the umbilical cord around his neck.
I'm sure the steak place has sharp knives, so you don't have to worry about cutting the umbilical cord.
No, seriously, don't try to make me give birth.
Just come on down. I've got a hot steak knife waiting for you.
I have a blonde wig from a year-end party a long time ago. I'll wear it.
What did you do?
Beverly Hills Youth Chronicles.
Oh no, I want to see that so much.
See you later. Save me some meat. We'll have to celebrate after we take care of them.
Okay, gotcha.
Why aren't you answering your phone? Come on, talk to me.
Sorry, I'm eating.
What are you eating?
Florida stone crab and gator bites. Key lime pie.
Anyway, a lineup of the popular Florida stuff.
Since I'm here, I thought I'd enjoy it. I've traveled so far for a business trip, I had to try some of the local cuisine.
You're going out in spite of the hurricane.
Well, it's close to the hotel.
Oh, that's a nice t-shirt. Isn't that Balenciaga? When did you get that?
What?
Oh my god, the girl you're with is wearing the same color as you. It's expensive. It's going to smell like grilled steak. Are you sure it's okay?
Alexa, what are you talking about? Grilled steak?
Don't you seem to be getting along well with the person you're with? Her name is Nina, isn't it? She's a cute kid. I think she's a bit edgy. Just your type.
Wait a minute, where are you?
Where are you?
In Florida, of course.
Then who's that arsehole eating steak right in front of me? A look-alike?
What do you mean?
I'm right behind you.
What? No way.
Don't turn around.
I'm too scared to look back.
By the way, there's another person sitting with their back to you. Do you know who that is?
I don't have the heart to check.
I'll call her for you. Ta-da! Here she is.
You creepy son. I knew it was my mother. I smelled something familiar. Por una cabeza from a scent of a woman.
Oh wow, you're on a roll, Nora. You must have a lot of pent-up stress.
I've been listening to these guys' sickening conversation for a couple of hours. I've only had 2 bites of steak, and I've already got a heartburn. Why are you here? I was having dinner by myself when you guys came in. I didn't notice.
Nora called me and I rushed over.
Have you guys always been such good friends?
We were in a secret relationship.
Don't get me wrong, it was clean. We only had meals. I ain't worried about that. I mean, Alexa is about to have a baby, right? Are you sure you're okay to come here like this?
I don't want to be worried about by someone who's neglecting his wife and eating steak with another woman. She must be really important to you, pretending to go on a business trip and then coming here to eat steak? And this girl, Nina?
I can't believe my mother's in the same restaurant. It's just not my day.
Oh look, she's getting mad. She's like, stop staring at your phone and talk to me.
Just let her eat and be quiet. Her squeaky voice is making me sick.
Maybe that's what's so cute about Nina. I bet that's what Sunny likes about her.
Jeez, bad taste. I hate pretentious girls like her.
You're more into Carrie Underwood or Rihanna, aren't you, Nora?
That's right, Carrie Underwood's Before He Cheats is my favorite.
I want to go to karaoke with Mary again.
Mary only sings Taylor Swift. Who are you talking about? Sunny, do me a favor. What? She keeps going on about cutting her steak for her. Tell her you would cut her love handles in the handlebars. No way! How can I say that to my precious Nina? You tell her, or would you like to be cut off from your parents?
Tell her. Are you willing to get divorced, go through alimony hell, and never see your kids again? Weigh that against Nina and decide which is more important.
Are you threatening me? I'll threaten you fair and square. Okay, fine, I'll say it. Shit.
I'm serious.
Nina is so pissed off.
Handlebars for a girl? Horrible.
How dare you? You guys made me say it. All the waitresses and customers are watching because of Nina's squealing. Your next line is going to be important. What shall we say next? That's enough. Don't screw with me.
Okay then, break up with her.
What? Right here, right now? I can't do that. I'll tell her later, I promise. I don't want to make a scene breaking up with her here.
I don't trust you. Of course, he'll be back out and go out with her behind our backs.
So if I break up with her now, there'll be no repercussions?
That depends on how sorry you are.
You'll have to do a lot of repenting. Steak knives.
Or maybe the lemon punishment.
What's that? Well, I'll tell you later. Hurry up and break up with her. I can't.
What?
She's going to cry. I mean, she's already crying even now because of you guys. I'm going to have to make excuses and comfort her now. How can I say goodbye? But it's okay to make Alexa cry? Alexa is strong. What are you talking about? She's a pregnant woman, okay? She's anxious and worried about giving birth. She doesn't seem like that on the text messages. Besides, instead of taking your wife to a fancy restaurant where you can't even get a reservation, the sinful husband takes another woman. Of course she's emotionally disturbed. What's wrong with you? You've been fooling around with Mom all day, playing games with me.
Because it's all I can do to keep sane.
What?
Do you really think we're having fun? I decided to live with you, and I'm carrying a child. All the dreams and hopes I had had for my life were blown away when I saw you were having fun with a flirty girl. You know how shocked I was?
I'm sorry.
Do you think you can apologize and be forgiven? I will never forgive you for making me suffer like this. That woman and you, I have to make you suffer the pain of losing something.
But you know, we don't have to say goodbye at a restaurant.
Then where are you going to go? A hotel?
Shall we make a reservation? Don't be so clever. You've always been a handful, haven't you? Now you're going to do exactly as your mother says. Not that again. Trust me, Nina won't cry or rant. She'll quietly get up and leave the restaurant. Even though she's still complaining about the aftermath of the love handles, I don't think listening to you two is going to end well. Don't worry, trust me. I am a level 1 certified woman's heart examiner. What the hell is that? Who gives out a certificate like that? Repeat after me. Greedy, trashy woman who messes with married men. Woman like you. Trashy, gross knit is the best fit for a woman like you. You're 100 years too young for steak. Now go back to your dirty room, eat some ice cream, and go to bed. Huh? There's no way I can say that. I'll turn around and tell her myself, okay?
Then I'll tell her.
No. I'll do it. Then I'll... Go ahead.
Go ahead.
This isn't the comedy club. I couldn't help but giggle. You guys are screwing with me after all. I don't want to disturb the other customers. I'm just trying to keep this from turning into a fight.
That's right. Unless you want to see a scene with steak knives and tenderloin flying around. I suggest you do as I say. I don't mind branding her love handles. We've got hot knives all over the table.
How can you say such a terrible thing? Do you know where she lives and works? I know. Why? For the compensation, of course. There's no way Nina can pay it. She's just a regular office worker.
Short comedy, The Bakery. Excuse me, miss. 1 jelly donut, please.
Okay, that'll be $1.50.
I'm an ordinary office worker with no money, but I'm hungry. I'll eat it without paying.
You can't do that, ma'am. You have to pay.
I'm just an ordinary office worker. There's no way I can pay.
Do you think that kind of logic will work in the real world?
Well, that's how it is. Do you understand?
Why did you make it into a comedy? It's even harder to understand.
Oh well, I tried to make it understandable even for the dim-witted Sunny, but did it make things worse? Da-dum-tsh.
Hurry up and say what I just said. Don't mistake a single word. Greedy, trashy woman who messes around with married men. Woman like you. Trashy, gross knit is the best fit for a woman like you. You're 100 years too early for steak. Now go back to your dirty room, eat some ice cream and go to bed. Oh shit, they're staring at me. Not only Nina, but all the customers are staring at me.
I can't stop laughing at the look on Nina's face.
I can't take it. He really said that. He's the worst kind of man. Huh?
But look, Nina left without saying anything.
See, I told you so. What the hell is this? But this is all right? Can I go over to your table now that things are back to normal? I'm starving after breaking up. Buy me a drink as an apology?
Huh? What nerve you have to say something like that? Oh, I see. Insensitivity means you don't have nerves. That's why you can say it. Wow, the English language is so well constructed.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Whatever you're talking about, that's not happening. When did anyone say things are back to normal?
I mean, you said a lot of things earlier. If I do what you say, compensation and the kid's face.
I made no promises, and I don't want a father for my child like you.
Then why did you make me and Nina break up?
Of course it was because I couldn't allow you to be the only one happy. Didn't I say so? Oh, that made me feel so much better.
But you can't raise a child by yourself, can you? It costs a lot of money.
Don't worry about that. I haven't touched my father's insurance money.
That's just a small amount. With 300,000, I can at least put my grandchild through college. Huh? That much? What about my share? I'm the beneficiary. I will use it for my grandchildren. End of story.
Nora, I appreciate it, but I can't let you spoil me. That money was left for you to live on, okay? I'll be fine on my own.
What are you talking about? If only I hadn't given birth to trash. You and your baby might not have had to suffer so much. I'm the manufacturer. I'll take responsibility.
That's cool, but I have my own stubbornness.
You can earn your own living expenses. You can buy the toys and books. But if you live in my house, you don't have to pay rent and you don't have to pay for food. I will only pay for extracurricular activities, summer camp and whatever. I might buy clothes for them sometimes. As long as you love your grandchildren as a grandmother, that's fine, isn't it?
Nora, I love you.
So don't worry about anything in the future and have a healthy baby. Raising a child together, don't you think that would be fun?
Nothing but excitement.
How long do I have to keep my back to you?
Oh, don't turn around. I don't ever want to see your dirty face again. The moment you look at me, I'm going to slice it up into bite-sized pieces. Greasy pieces of meat need to be sliced up with the steak knife.
I've got an itch on my back too, probably from that filthy guy behind me.
I'll put some medicine on it for you later.
Sonny, I was actually going to grab your nose with the tongs. I was going to slice it up and pour barbecue sauce on it. But I don't want to ruin the knife and waste the barbecue sauce. You should be thankful. What are you talking about?
That I'll settle for money only. Alimony and child support for 18 years, please.
No way.
Yes way. Lying wouldn't get me anywhere.
Mom said earlier she would pay for the kids' education. You think you can afford college on a few grand a month in child support? You idiot. You're so mean.
I'm going to eat my steak now. Could you please leave? You'll make the meat go bad. What's that smell?
The garbage man's stench is wafting to our table. Let's charge him for the steaks too. What the hell?
Do you have a problem with that?
No, I'll pay.
Then you can go home. Get the hell out of here, you piece of shit. The day after the steak-off, I gave birth to a baby boy. Nora was so moved that she cried for 3 hours. My husband was the worst, but I am happy to have met the best mother-in-law. After that, it seems that Sunny desperately tried to explain himself to the upset Nina. It appears he was splendidly dumped. He begs me to let him see his child, but I would never let him see him because it would be a bad influence. I asked for 30,000 in compensation from both Nina and Sunny. I don't think I will have anything to do with him other than asking for payment.
Amber, you guys. You didn't have a wedding ceremony, but you said you were going on a honeymoon. Hello, Mom. Yes, we are. We are going on our honeymoon. When is it? We haven't decided yet. We both have work commitments, so Spencer and I were talking about taking our time to think about it after we've settled down as newlyweds. So you haven't decided on a specific date yet? I'll be in a bind if you don't decide soon. What? Why would you be in a bind? What's wrong? There are things to arrange when you take time off. I understand. Let me know when you decide on the date. Spencer, sorry to bother you at work. Can you talk now?
I just finished work. What's up?
I got a message from your mother asking me to decide on a date for the honeymoon as soon as possible.
Why, Mom?
I don't know, but what do you want to do?
I see. I'll coordinate next month's vacation at work today, so let's talk about it when I get home.
Okay, I'll decide when I can take off next month too, before I leave today. We both confirmed our vacation days, and after talking about it that night, we decided to take a week off the last week of next month. In the meantime, I called my mother-in-law. Sorry for the delay, Mom. We've decided on a date for our honeymoon. Well, finally! So, when is it? We decided to go the last week of next month. The last week of next month? Okay, I'll take a vacation then. Are you going to do something too? Depends on where we're going. Have you decided where you're going? What? Us? Not yet. We're thinking about it now. At any rate, now that we've decided on a date, I thought I'd hurry up to let you know. You seem to be in a hurry, so... Yes, I have my own plans, so it's natural for me to be impatient. You'll let me know where you're going as soon as you decide. I'll make my plans accordingly. By the way, I'd like to go somewhere cool. I'm not good at making reservations, so you do it, okay? And of course, you guys will pay for it. I can go on a trip for free. That's great. I'm looking forward to the trip. What did you say? I just want to make sure of one thing.
What is it?
A honeymoon is just going to be the two of us, right?
Of course. Isn't that what a honeymoon is? On the contrary, who would you take? Oh, pets? But neither of us have pets, right?
Right? Oh, thank God. I thought your mother was coming.
My mother? Why?
Actually...
This is suspicious. I have a bad feeling about this.
I wonder if your mother is planning to come after all. I'd like to think that's impossible.
Well, I'll check just to be sure.
Please do.
Mom, she's going to come with us on our trip.
Seriously?
Mom hasn't been on a trip like that since Dad died, so she's really looking forward to it. I guess it would be hard to take her with us, wouldn't it?
Are you kidding me? It's our honeymoon. You said it would be just you and me. It's not like taking a pet.
That's true, but...
We can take her separately on another trip after we come back from our honeymoon. Why does she have to come with us on our honeymoon? It's not like a regular trip, okay?
That's right. Sure. Okay, I'll tell Mom.
I couldn't believe my mother-in-law wanted to come along on our honeymoon. But I was also shocked that my husband asked if he could take my mother-in-law along. Then, I got a message from my mother-in-law. Amber, it's not very nice to not take me on the trip. Mom, this is our honeymoon. Please, let me go with my husband alone. Instead, let's go on a family vacation as soon as we get back, okay? You two just got married. Going on 2 trips is a waste of money. You're the one who said you wanted to go. You're going the last week of May, right? So it's a honeymoon. What are you? You want to make me an outcast? Wow, what a terrible wife you are. No, that's not what I meant. It's our honeymoon, so... You know, you can't treat your parents that way. You're not nice. You really aren't. I'm so disappointed in you. I can't believe you're going to be my daughter, even if it's in-law. If it's going to be like this, I should have put my foot down more firmly. Excuse me? After all, your marriage to Spencer was a mistake. Please don't say that. You didn't even have a wedding. You didn't greet your relatives. It's an embarrassment for our family to think that someone like you is in it. What do you mean, embarrassment? We didn't have a wedding, but we made the rounds. You don't have to go that far. I don't want to hear your excuses. You'll see. What do you mean? Look forward to the day of the trip. Being told something so unreasonable made me really mad. And it was a bit deep and sinister. The next day, I got a message from Spencer's sister, Molly. She's a sensible person and I love her like a real sister. Can you talk right now? Molly, long time no see. What's going on? Actually, my mom is trying to make some weird plans. I thought I'd better tell you first. It's called a tip-off. What? What do you mean? She said she's going on your honeymoon with you, and things happened, didn't they? Yep. I'm trying to stop it, and then she said you shut her out, and she started thinking of weird things. So, what are the weird things? There's a girl I grew up with in the neighborhood named Jane. She recently got divorced and came back to town. Mom said she's going to take her with her. Where? On your honeymoon. Huh? How? Why? I have no idea what you're talking about. I really don't understand it either, but I'll tell it like it is. Mom is planning to have Spencer and her get married. What? Our mother said that Spencer and Jane will get married because they've known each other since childhood. She says that you aren't suitable as a wife, so she wants Jane to be her daughter-in-law. But he's married to me now. That's impossible. So really, I don't even want to imagine what she's thinking. I'll stop her on my end. I just thought I'd let you know. I see. Thank you. I don't know what that means, but I got another unknown message at night that was strange. I never get messages from strangers, so I guess I didn't turn off the automatic friend setting. You must be that girl called Amber. Who are you? I'm Spencer's fiancée-to-be. I'm better for him than someone like you. What? Spencer is my husband. I don't know if he's suitable or not, but we're already married. For now, maybe it's just a matter of time. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Who are you? It's a secret. You'll find out sooner or later. By the way, it's a secret until the day of the event, so don't tell anyone that you got a message from me. Even if you tell me not to tell, if I get a message like this, I'll go straight to the police. I don't want you to go to the police. I can't tell you because she told me not to tell anyone until the day of the party. She? Well, all I can say is that you're still too naive to be so hated by your mother-in-law. Wait, by she, do you mean my mother-in-law has something to do with this? I see you mean my mother-in-law, right? Did you get my contact from her? I never said that. I'm just making a general statement. Huh? So what were you trying to say? I told you. I'm just saying it's something to look forward to until the day of the event. You really are a hard person to talk to. That's why people don't like you. It's probably that girl named Jane. She might be a little crazy, sending me a message asking her to keep it a secret. By the looks of the message, it's clear that my mother-in-law was involved, even though she said it was a secret. However, I thought that the fact that she directly contacted me meant she was making a move, so I thought I had to do something. So that's when I came up with an idea. I didn't want to tell my husband and have the information leaked to my mother-in-law, so I thought about it on my own and made preparations. Then, I sent a message to my mother-in-law. Mom, about the trip, I thought of a destination. Oh, really? And where did you decide? Washington. Washington, D.C. I've always wanted to go there. You picked a great place. You want to go to Washington, D.C.? I never knew that. I haven't been there yet. I've always wanted to go there. Then check out the popular tourist spots in Washington, D.C. and choose the places you want to go to, okay? Once you have decided, I'll make some hotel reservations. Try to do it as soon as you can so we can get a good hotel. Okay, I'll do that. The next day, I got a message from my mother-in-law. She didn't seem to have the slightest idea that I knew about the girl and told me about all the places she wanted to go to. I made reservations for transportation and accommodations that would allow her to go there. Even though it was for the sake of an operation, I'm so kind, aren't I? Just to be safe, the day before the trip, I called my mother-in-law. About tomorrow, you have a 9 a.m. flight, okay? Not like you guys. Ours is at 10. Why not the same time? Usually, we would fly on the same plane, wouldn't we? We couldn't get reservations for flights leaving at the same time. I see. Then I'll go early and have a cup of coffee. You already got the plane tickets from Spencer, didn't you? Don't worry. I've heard about the hotel where we'll stay. I've also checked out the nearby sites. I'm going to do a lot of sightseeing. I'm glad to hear that. Let's have a good time. After saying that, I ended the conversation. The next day, my husband and I boarded a plane and arrived at our destination. While we were having lunch at the destination, my husband started to worry about his mother, so I told him about my plan. At the same time, I received a message from my mother-in-law. Amber, you haven't arrived yet. I arrived long ago and I'm waiting for you in Washington. We've arrived. Really? Where are you? Pittsburgh International Airport. Huh? Washington, right? Pittsburgh. Why are you in Pittsburgh? We're on our honeymoon. You said you were going to Washington, D.C. I didn't say that. You said you wanted to go to Washington, D.C., didn't you? Wait a minute. Look, you said Washington, D.C. yourself. I checked my history too. I didn't say that. Don't just lie to me. Take a good look at it. Washington, right? That's why I said it. I did say we were going to Washington. In fact, I'm on my way there now. But it's not the Washington you're talking about. What's the difference? Washington is Washington. There's only one, isn't there? We're on our way to Washington City in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is my hometown, and because it's Washington City, there's no DC. So why did you lie to me about going to Washington when you were really going to Pittsburgh? Did you trick me? You probably misunderstood, but Washington City is in Pittsburgh. What? Anyone would assume it's Washington, D.C. That's common sense. I'm sorry, but I never said Washington, D.C. I just said Washington. You said you wanted to go to Washington, D.C., so I made a reservation for you there. What's with that? You should have told me. Why were you being so deceptive? You're really mean, aren't you? Whether I told you or not, you're the one that said you wanted to go to Washington, D.C. I, the daughter-in-law, have no place to tell you differently. Because if I pointed out your mistake, it would embarrass you. So I booked airline tickets to Ronald Reagan Airport. And I made hotel reservations. What's the problem? I wanted to go with you both. I was thinking about it too, but you were really pushing for Washington, D.C. We had just recently been to Washington, D.C., so we decided to go to Washington City in Pittsburgh. You should come to Washington, D.C. now. That's impossible. We're in Pittsburgh. Just come. Why? Is there something you need us to do for you? I'll explain when you get here. Quickly. I don't want to. You're really pissing me off. I don't need a daughter-in-law like you. You'll see. I'll kick you out of my family. There's someone better for Spencer. I see. I'm sorry to hear that. Then, Jane, is it? She doesn't make you upset. So it's great you were able to go with her, right? How do you know about her? I think I know everything. Her parents are also there. And it looks like you were planning to have some type of marriage meeting, right? Not really. I have no idea what you're talking about. By the way, I got a message from someone named Jane the other day. What? What's she doing sending you a message? But that's not the point. Are you going to be okay? You paid for today's trip and accommodations, didn't you? That's right. So come right away. I didn't bring any money because I thought you guys would pay for it. See? I knew it. Isn't Jane's family there? If you don't have enough money, you'll have to ask everyone else to pay for it. How about kneeling down and begging them? Oh, you're trying to set me up like that again. That's enough. I'll contact Spencer directly. Go ahead. Hey, Spencer, I can't get a message read, and you're not answering your phone. Can you tell him to call me back? More importantly, Spencer has a message for you. This is such a joke. Enough of this bullshit. Don't ever contact me again. As for the money, he said to take care of it yourself. He abandoned you, didn't he? No way! And one more thing, this is for Jane. I don't know if you're acting like I'm your fiancé, but I don't know you. Could you tell her not to bother my family anymore? There's no way I can say that. I told her I was going to arrange the marriage and invited her family too. That's something you did on your own. Well, that's fine. I'm being nice. Well then, we'll contact Jane's parents from our side. So we are both in different places, but let's enjoy this week. See you later. Wait a minute. What do you mean by making fun of your mother-in-law? Are you listening to me? Okay, I'll accept you as my daughter-in-law, so transfer some money into my account. The magic of words. I explained to my husband and looked at the message exchange with my mother-in-law. I knew, without a doubt, that my mother-in-law was saying Washington, D.C. He told me after we got back, if she complained, he would take my side. I almost wanted to tell him that we should have properly refused in the first place before any of this happened. But I didn't say anything because I didn't want to ruin our honeymoon. We then enjoyed our trip. We were really happy to have a trip that we could fully enjoy together as a couple, with no one in the way. My mother-in-law, on the other hand, seemed to be plotting with Jane on how to steal my husband. But she lied to Jane's parents that Spencer's marriage didn't work out and we broke up. So she asked them to go on a trip with her family for a meeting. Naturally, that lie didn't go well, and Jane's family got mad and left immediately. Jane's parents paid for the trip. Later, they asked for compensation for the cost of the trip. If only she hadn't said she wanted to come on our honeymoon with us, I would have planned a fun trip for her to enjoy. I laughed to myself about the fact that it was her fault for making such an unreasonable request.
I heard you're gonna have a baby.
Excuse me? My mother-in-law out of the blue? I don't understand. I'm busy. Can we discuss this later? I'm sorry.
Don't try to fool me. You're pregnant. And what's the sex? Boy or girl? A girl? Of course it's a boy, right?
Well, I'm not pregnant. You must be mistaken.
Huh? Of course I'm not. I saw you almost throwing up from morning sickness.
Morning sickness?
I mean, when you came to my house the other day. Come on, tell me the sex of the baby. It's going to be a fine boy who will be our heir, isn't it?
No, I'm not pregnant.
You're lying.
When you said I was about to throw up, I think you were talking about me being car sick.
Huh? Car sick?
The smell of the new car we bought last month was too strong. I've always been prone to car sickness. I don't have a driver's license, so Tucker drives when we visit you. As a passenger, I can't avoid getting car sick. The last time I visited your house, it was particularly bad. I'm sorry you had to see that. I don't have morning sickness.
That excuse won't work. Car sick? I mean, you can take care of that with motion sickness pills. What's the sex? It had better be a boy.
I am really not pregnant, and I'm allergic to motion sickness medicine.
I see. If you won't admit you're pregnant, then it's a girl.
Huh?
Well, I thought it might be. After all, I heard that your family is mostly girls. I was expecting something like this. My family needs an heir to run the company, and yet it's a girl. Why did you marry into our family? What's the point of having a wife who can't produce an heir? I should have opposed the marriage more strongly.
Mom?
Divorce then.
Divorce? Why are you going there?
Of course. I don't want a daughter-in-law who can't give birth to a boy. If you still want to have a baby, you can raise it on your own.
That's enough.
Hey, Mom? Oh, Tucker, just in time. Hey, listen to me. Maggie tried to hide the fact that your baby is a girl. She even lied about not being pregnant. She was going to push through the lie and have the baby. She's really mean. You should divorce a girl like that, Tucker. Hold on. The conversation is jumping all over the place. No, it isn't. Oh, I know. How about that classy-looking young lady you dated when you were in college for your next wife? I mean, all of her siblings are boys, right? I'm sure she'll give you a boy. I think that girl's more suitable for you as a wife than Maggie. She's already married. Oh, really? That's too bad. But you know, even if you can't find another partner, you should divorce Maggie for now. It'll be a nuisance once the baby girl is born. So why don't you get divorced now? Don't worry, I'll come to your rescue. I'll find you a bride who can give birth to a boy. Hey, Mom. I was next to Maggie when you two were texting. Oh, really? Then Maggie's lie has already been exposed. Then I guess it's a divorce, right? I'll have to get the divorce papers from the city office tomorrow. The sooner the better, as they say. Maggie really isn't pregnant.
What? I hate it. Are you lying too? Are you protecting Maggie? You can tell your mother the truth, Tucker.
It is the truth. Maggie and I have said nothing but the truth. We're planning to schedule it a little further down the road for reasons of our own. And the car sickness is true too.
What do you mean?
Maggie takes hay fever medicine this time of the year.
Hay fever?
That's why she can't take motion sickness medicine. They don't mix well. And by the way, the medication thing is connected to the pregnancy thing. You know that taking medication during pregnancy is a no-no, right?
Yes, of course I know that, but...
I told Maggie that taking medicine is not good for the baby, so we're going to start trying to conceive after the hay fever season. Maggie and I have discussed this beforehand.
Oh, you did? Well, if that's the case, I'll let bygones be bygones this time. But you're the only one that's off the hook.
Huh?
It's Maggie's fault for being so confusing. Tell her she needs to apologize to me.
Oh, is that so? You really haven't learned your lesson, have you, Mom?
What are you talking about?
Do you think I don't know what you've been doing to Maggie?
Huh? What have I done? Oh, come on, Tucker. Are you mad at me?
Calling Maggie over to your house and making her do housework. You show up unannounced, then stay for hours. And this is during working hours, right? How would anybody not be angry about that?
Well, you know what?
Mom, you're an employee of Dad's company, so you should be working.
I am.
Oh, really? In recent years, you've been working remotely for Dad's company, and you've been trying to make Maggie do your work. I heard that you came all the way to our house with a laptop computer.
That's because she's a housewife with a lot of free time. Isn't it natural for her to help her family with their work?
Maggie doesn't work for a company, but she's a home worker, so she just stays at home. To begin with, what you were trying to do would result in leaking confidential information outside the company.
Huh? Leaking information? It's not like that.
That's what happens when you try to get an outsider to do a job that's confidential to the company. Maggie realized that possibility. Thanks to the fact that she didn't touch her computer at all, it didn't become a big problem. Even after that was explained to you, you cursed. You can't even do this kind of work, you useless person.
Because it's not that difficult a job.
I'm not talking about easy or difficult. Confidentiality. What is the president's wife doing taking the initiative?
But
that's not all. I can't let Maggie close to you any longer. It's a situation my father's company can't afford to neglect. And more importantly, if Maggie really gets pregnant, it'll be a big problem if it's a girl. We'll raise a boy or a girl equally. If there's an evil person like you around, it will have a bad influence on the child's development.
Well, what a thing to say to your mother.
It's a shame that someone like you is my mother. We're moving out.
What about your job?
A friend of mine has offered me a job at his company. I'm going to quit my dad's company and get a new job there.
You can't do that. You're the heir to your father's company.
That hasn't been decided yet. Heir to the company, that's all you can say.
But
I've already decided.
Tucker! Maggie, it's been a while. What? Mom? Oh, you haven't blocked me. Good. Then listen to me. I haven't blocked you because I didn't know what you might do, so I wanted to keep an eye on you. I have nothing to say to you. Excuse me. Even if I say I found your house? Huh? You're ready to listen to me now, aren't you? Very well. You're only my son's wife, so you better not test me. Is it true that you tracked down our house? We never told you where we moved to, and I thought you'd never find us. Don't be silly. There are no absolutes in this world. My friend was on vacation and happened to see you pregnant. She made sure to get your address and contacted me. Oh no. I've had a really hard time since then. No, I got fired from my job. I was living at home with my brother and his family, but I was so ashamed of myself. That's got nothing to do with me. No, it very much does. I heard that my grandchild, who will be born sometime around next month, is a boy. Yeah, so? The friend I mentioned earlier overheard your conversation with your neighbor. She said that you told her it was a boy and that you were almost due. Eavesdropping. That's why I'm moving in with you until the baby is born. I'll move in with you this week. Huh? Oh, please, stop it. Well, I'll leave as soon as the baby is born. But as for my grandson, after he is born, I will raise him. What are you talking about? That's my question. Do you have any idea how hard it was for me to be completely ousted with no discussion? If I bring home the grandson, the heir to his company, I'm sure my husband will want to remarry me. So, your grandson is mine. If you are willing to apologize for all the hardships I have gone through, it should be easy for you to give him to me. It is the duty of a daughter-in-law to listen to her mother-in-law. Daughter-in-law? Mother-in-law? This is a decision that's been made. I thought you'd been a little remorseful over the past 3 years. Are you still trying to defy me? Do you know what insulation means? Huh?
Mom, you don't seem to have changed at all. After 3 years, I thought you'd have changed your way of thinking, reflected a little. It really is a shame.
Well, Tucker, I get a text from you.
I saw your messages with Maggie. I was next to her.
What? What about work?
Me? I work remotely these days. I'm at home. I heard you tracked down our place. This is a security condo. You'll end up stranded in front of the building.
Then, if I told the manager that I'm your mother, he would let me in.
But the manager is very good about that. I already called him when you were texting with Maggie earlier and told him to turn you away if you come.
Oh no!
I told him that if you persisted, he can call the police. Of course, there is 24-hour superintendent here, so of course you can't just break in.
That's terrible! How can you disrespect your own mother?
That's coming from someone who disrespected her own son's wife.
Just give me my grandchild. The child that will be born is the heir to your father's company.
You don't know? My cousin Britzy is now the president of Dad's company.
What?
That was a year ago. Dad divorced you, so it's no wonder you didn't know about it.
Rich? My brother-in-law's daughter?
From your point of view, she's your ex-niece.
That girl is the president?
Ritzy, she's really talented. I think she was more trusted by my father than I was. That's why I was able to leave the company without any worries.
A woman? The president? What was your father thinking? A company like that would be the laughingstock of the world.
Nowadays, it's not unusual for a woman to be the president of a company. Even you used to work for the company. So why such an anachronistic idea? People who haven't updated their old values are the ones who will be laughed at now.
But, because...
If you're just going to hem and haw, then go away.
But you see, if I take my grandson to your father, I can help you and your father get together. That way, I can be with your father too.
Me and Maggie were not insulated from Dad.
What? Why not?
Why? Because we don't have to. We just wanted to get rid of our insane family. The only person we're cutting off is you.
Oh no!
Well, I guess I better get going. I still have work to do.
Wait!
Bye. Don't call me again.
In the end, it was only my mother-in-law who was obsessed with the idea of a male heir and male grandchild. And even though it is no exaggeration to say that she lost something important due to her hardened ideas, she still didn't understand that, and she had come to this point. After that, my mother-in-law came to the bottom of our building and was hanging around. When the policeman questioned her about her activities, she left. Then, without learning her lesson, she asked my father-in-law to reinstate the relationship. But my father-in-law dropped a bomb. He told her that he was dating a single woman of the same age whom he met at a poetry club he started after he retired. When he told my mother-in-law that he was going to get married soon, she went on a rampage, crying and screaming. As a result of being involved with the police, she had been ousted from her brother's family as well. I wonder how my anachronistic mother-in-law will live alone from now on. Well, it is none of our business.
Sorry, Tom. I'm going to be working late again today.
Understood. Are you okay? According to the weather forecast, it's going to snow heavily later today. You shouldn't stay too late.
It's the busy season. Anyway, will you do me a favor?
A favor?
I was in a rush this morning and left my house key.
Oh, I see. Then I'll stay up and wait for you. Just let me know when you come home. Around midnight?
Yes, thanks.
Don't worry about it. Good luck at work.
Hey, Tom, I'm home. Can you open the door? Tom, are you asleep?
No, I'm awake.
Will you unlock the door? It's freezing outside and snowing like crazy. It's minus 10 degrees.
Sorry, I can't.
What?
I'm at my parents'. I'm not home.
At your parents'? I see. Your car is gone. Why?
I'm worried about Mom, of course. She's been living alone since my dad passed away last year. I feel bad for her to be left alone on such a cold and snowy day.
But you said you'd wait at home until I got home. Don't you care about me?
I don't care about you. Why don't you sleep in the yard?
I can't sleep outside on a snowy day like this. Fine then. I keep a duplicate key hidden under a flower pot for emergencies. What? No way. Where's my key?
Are you an idiot? Of course I have it.
Why would you do that? I don't get it.
What? I'm the one who doesn't get it, you idiot.
Huh? Are you calling me an idiot?
It's almost Christmas time and you're leaving your husband alone, going to work early in the morning every day and coming home later at night. You are a terrible wife. You deserve to be in the snowy yard to reflect on your mistake.
I'll freeze to death. It's the end of the year. It's the busiest time. You know how busy my work is every year at this time, don't you? Why do you suddenly start talking like that?
What do you mean by busiest time? I know you're seeing someone.
What?
I saw you the other day. You and a young man walking together.
When was that? What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb with me. Just sit in the yard and think about what you've done. A cheating wife like you should freeze to death.
Hey, Tom, please answer me. It's an emergency. Our neighbor found a woman in our front yard. She told me that a woman was lying in the snow. She called an ambulance since we weren't home at that time. When I asked her about the woman's description, she looked just like your mom. You're with her, aren't you? Is she okay? I don't know what's going on, but I'm on my way to the hospital anyway. Call me when you see this.
So, a woman was taken to the hospital last night? Was she in critical condition? You are a horrible woman to go that far to try to bring me back.
Huh?
You even got our neighbor involved. Aren't you embarrassed as a wife? Did you think you could take me back by using my mother as an excuse? That's ridiculous. You are cheating on me, aren't you?
Did you see the message I sent you yesterday? I'm at the hospital now.
So what?
Your mother told me everything. You planned that, didn't you?
Huh?
I was wondering what was going on because you suddenly started accusing me of cheating. But it was you who was cheating on me.
Huh? You're the one who cheated on me. Why are you blaming me?
Your mom was in a dangerous situation last night. She's recovered enough to have a conversation. She remembers what happened last night and told the police about it.
What? The police? What she's talking about? There's no evidence.
If you're going to play dumb, I'll explain it to you. Yesterday afternoon, your mother saw you cheating on me and told you to apologize to me. You forced her to get in your car in the snow. She would have been in danger if it hadn't been for our neighbor across the street. You told her to forget what she saw and said something terrible such as freeze to death. She walked to our place to tell me what happened. Unfortunately, I wasn't there. She was waiting for me in the yard, freezing and buried in the snow. If it hadn't been for our neighbor across the street, she would have been in real danger.
No way. That's not possible. You're saying I dumped my mom in the street? And then I said a terrible thing to her and let her buried in the snow? I went all the way to her house to check on her because I was worried. I am the best son ever.
How dare you blabber about things like that?
I won't allow you to give false statements to the police. Do you have any proof?
Your mother is a victim. She has scars and bruises. She's better now, so she can give credible testimony.
That's a lie.
We can't prove your verbal abuse towards your mother, but I have the messages you sent me. A cheating wife like you should freeze to death, right? At least we have hard evidence. You're the kind of person who talks like that.
What's that got to do with anything? Can you prove I said the same thing to my mother?
You knew I left the house without my keys. You intentionally took my duplicate key, didn't you? Depending on how you look at it, this could also be seen as part of your attempted murder to freeze me to death.
What do you mean?
I've submitted your message to the police as evidence.
Okay, I'm sorry about the outburst, but you have no proof anywhere that I was cheating on you. I just lost my temper because my mom accused me of cheating, which was untrue. Just that.
The woman you're cheating with? Her name is Iris, isn't it?
What? No way. How did you even know her name?
Do you admit you had an affair with her?
No, it's nothing.
Well, it's a little late for that.
Huh?
How long do you think it's been since the incident? Don't you think I've already done some research?
What the hell? If you have something to say, say it.
You're at her place right now, aren't you?
Huh?
The police are on their way there now.
The police? Why?
Because it's an attempted murder, of course. We've already ensured no one is at your parents' house. We know you took your car too.
Seriously?
Your mom saw you cheating yesterday afternoon. Surveillance cameras at the restaurant caught you two on a date.
Iris has nothing to do with it. Please, don't call the police.
Iris's father is an executive of a company, right? Your company does business with them, right?
How do you know?
The executive know that his daughter is having an affair with his business partner, and he finds out that you left your mother and wife out in the snow to freeze to death. I wonder how he'd feel.
Okay, I'll divorce you.
Why do you think you have a right to make a decision? Don't get me wrong, your mother and I are leaving you. You will pay your mother alimony for the attempted murder, and me for cheating. I'll make sure you'll pay for what you did.
Wait a minute. Alimony is too much. After all, my mom is okay. You'll be fine if I divorce you, right? I'm getting married to Iris. You can live your life as you like.
Marry Iris? Are you seriously saying that?
Of course I am. Unlike you, a wife who works all the time and leaves her husband alone, Iris wants to be a full-time housewife and cooks me delicious meals every day. She says she loves me. She's like an angel.
An angel, huh?
What's funny?
The only reason she can be an angel is because she has money. She can spend her daddy's money like it's gonna go out of trend. That's why she is nice to you. Who doesn't have the resources to support a family by himself? If she loses her father's backing, a bum like you will be the first one to be dumped. Rumor has it that Iris has many wealthy patrons.
Patrons? No, that's impossible. She said I'm the only one she loves.
Also, about your mom, she's not in a life-threatening condition, but she'll stay here for a while. She has mild frostbite on her hands and feet and will need medical treatment. She will ask you through her lawyer to pay for her treatment. Your mother doesn't consider you her son anymore. She is upset to know that you are the kind of man who would cheat on his wife. Instead of showing remorse, you let your mom buried in the snow. And to top it off, you blamed me for the affair I didn't commit. and locked me out of the house. Your mom is very upset.
Oh no. Okay, I apologize. I'm going to the hospital. Just tell me which one.
Why should I tell you that? You won't be able to come anyway.
What?
I told you the police are on their way. They should be there anytime soon.
Oh, wait. I hear the sirens.
I wanted you to be there until they got there. I was trying to buy some time. Thank God you're too stupid to notice that.
Wait a minute. What's going to happen to me?
Who cares?
You should. Don't you think you're being a little cold? I'm your husband.
My frustration level is about to hit its limit. I'll just have to go through a lawyer.
Lawyer? That's too much. You still love me, right? You're trying to get my attention by making a big deal out of it, aren't you? Alright then. I'm not divorcing you.
Shut up already.
What?
Well, goodbye then. The police raided Iris's house and got Tom and Iris. Iris knew Tom was married, but she didn't know about the incident. She became furious with Tom and told her father. Iris's father ended his business with Tom's company, and Tom was fired. I, of course, divorced Tom. His mother also disowned him. The court ordered Tom to pay compensation for the affair and a large amount of alimony and medical expenses for his mother. Now he is working day and night to pay us. I keep my friendship with Tom's mother and continue to work as hard as ever.
Did you go on a date with her? A friend of mine is a director of the hospital. And he mentioned that his daughter is still single, so introduced you to her. You already invited her on a date right away, huh? That's my sign. Well, yeah. She's totally my type, Mom. I thought it was an unparalleled opportunity. So, how is it going with her? Oh, it's perfect. She seems to like me too. When I asked to be my girlfriend with marriage in mind, she immediately said yes. That's amazing. You're not only excellent, but also good with women. Thank you, Mommy. Marrying a beautiful and wealthy woman is the best. Yesterday, when I said I was broke before payday, she said for our date. Wow, she's so nice. Well then, let's start preparing for the divorce from that trashy wife. After all, being with the daughter of the director of a big hospital makes the loser useless. That's right. Susie is a school dropout, and her parents are also poor, self-employed people. If I can marry a woman from a wealthy family, I want to break up with Susie soon. That's right. Let's kick that wife out quickly. You, an elite who graduated from a top university, and your current wife don't much. But can I really divorce so easily? It's not like there's a major problem with Susie. And I can't just ask for a divorce because I found a new girlfriend. I can't be honest about it, right? Susie, despite her appearance, can be quite frightening when angry. It's okay. I have a good idea. Huh? Leave it to me, son. I'll make sure that you get the divorce. How do you plan to ensure the divorce? Oh dear, I'll keep it a secret for now. What is it? Are you planning to use methods you can't tell me about? Well, it's just part of the excitement. I'll make sure it's a success, so don't worry. I'll create a situation where divorce is unavoidable. Mom, you're scheming something, aren't you? But I know you are the smartest mom. I trust you. I'll leave everything to you. If the plan succeeds, you have made a great match. As a mother, I can enjoy a comfortable life too. Oh, that sounds great, Mommy. Fortunately, your wife and I get along for now, so she won't suspect that I'm trying to get you a divorce. I'll go to your house today and start with my plan. You tell her you have a certain business trip or something. And make sure you don't come home today. Got it. I will tell her I won't be back until tomorrow evening. I'll send her a message now. Mom, you're such an amazing mother as always. I can't wait to hear the good news. Leave it to me. I'll make sure we have enough money for the wedding preparations. We won't live in a crumpled apartment like now. We might even move into a newly built mansion right after the wedding. I can't wait. Mom. What, Susie? What's going on?
You seem flustered after all. Were you surprised to see me alive?
What are you talking about?
Mom, you did it, didn't you?
Huh? I'm asking what you're talking about.
Don't play innocent, please. You knew I can't drink alcohol. Yet you made me drink beer, right?
Huh? You can't drink? I thought an uneducated woman like you loves alcohol, you know.
Stop joking around. When I introduced myself to you before, I mentioned that my body can't tolerate alcohol. Besides, educational background and alcohol are not related.
Well, it was a long time ago. I've forgotten about it.
I've mentioned it every time we've met. So yesterday, when you came to the house, I refused when you offered me a beer. You insisted, saying, it was a beer that even I can drink. You forced me to drink, didn't you? So I thought it was non-alcoholic beer or something. But it turned out to be real beer. Thanks to that, I lost consciousness on the spot. You left me and quickly went home, right?
I'm sorry about that. I thought you were tired and had fallen asleep. That's why I left you alone. But now, if you're messaging like this, you're fine drinking beer after all.
I'm at the hospital now. My friend got worried because she couldn't reach me last night. So she came to check on me at home. She found me collapsed on the floor and took me to the hospital. My husband said he had a sudden business trip and hasn't come home. If my friend had not found me, I might have been in the outer life by now.
Damn it. It was close.
What?
No, it's nothing.
It was close? You did it on purpose, didn't you?
What?
You knew I couldn't drink. You forced me to drink alcohol. And when I lost consciousness, you left me alone. That's what happened, right?
I can't help it. Well, I will tell you now. I don't like you. So I thought I'd give you a little pushback.
You don't like me? I thought we had gotten along well with each other. When Jake and I decided to get married, you told me that you were glad to have a good-natured wife like me. After we got married, we went on different trips together. You even came to visit us after we got married. So I thought you didn't have any problems with me.
What an idiot! Of course, I was acting. I was just playing the kind mother-in-law for the sake of my son. I always hated you for seducing my son.
What?
Think about it. My son is an elite graduate from a top university, and I'm ashamed that his wife is a high school dropout. Your words and actions reveal your poor upbringing. It's getting on my nerves.
I am a high school dropout, but I'm working now, and I'm a decent person. I don't think I've done anything to be judged like that.
You may be decent now, but you're still a high school dropout. I put up with it for a long time, and I was doing my best. But now that my husband has passed away, I no longer have to force myself to be nice to you. It's just too stressful to smile at someone you don't like.
But even if you didn't like me, sending me to the hospital on purpose is too much.
My God, I screwed up. I should have given you something with a higher alcohol content than beer.
How could you say that? If you had done something like that, it could have been worse.
I, for one, think my son's marriage is a failure. My son should have found a more suitable wife. Instead, he married a high school dropout loser. I wish he'd just get the divorce.
Even if that's what you feel, if Jake and I didn't intend to divorce, there's nothing you can do about it.
That's why I made you drink. If only you were gone, my son can marry another woman. And yet, you were rushed to the hospital? Jesus Christ, sis. You were really annoying.
I can't believe you. Mom, do you know what you're saying?
Yes, and I'm serious. A mother must protect a son from a woman like you. I would do anything to make him happy.
No matter how much you hate me, Jake chose me as his wife. I'll tell him what you did.
Do what you want. I don't think telling my son will help you.
If he finds out his mother is such a cruel person, I'm sure he would be shocked. You might be disowned by Jake.
That's unfortunate. But my son agrees with me.
What?
I guess you don't know anything about this. My son wants to leave you. To help him get what he wants. I just helped him to get a divorce from you.
You're kidding.
Susie, please leave my son. Or I'll really show no mercy next time.
No way. Wait a minute. Let me talk to Jake directly.
I said it's useless. He didn't even come to visit you when you were in the hospital, did he?
That's just because he was on an urgent business trip and I couldn't reach him. If he knew I was hospitalized, he would rush over to see me.
No, my son will never come back to you. He wants to leave you as soon as possible. If you love my son, please let my son go as soon as possible.
So, it's your fault that I can't get in touch with Jake? You told him not to contact me, didn't you?
No, I didn't. Don't get me wrong. It's entirely his decision. So, how long are you going to be in the hospital? While you're in the hospital, I'll pack up your stuff and send it to your parents' house.
On the contrary, how long do you want to stay in the hospital?
What?
I will never forgive you for what you did to me.
What? What can you do when you're in a hospital? You should realize that you're a scumbag wife who doesn't deserve my son. And agree to the divorce right now.
Alright, that's it. No more games. You dirty bastard!
What? What's that attitude?
Oops, it's nothing. Excuse me. I was really shocked. Until then, my mother-in-law had always been kind to me. I thought that we would continue to get along well with each other. But in fact, she hated me. She wanted to separate me from my husband. And she was so cruel that she tried to make me disappear and forced me to leave him. As she said, I am a high school dropout. But I worked diligently now. It was through my work that I met my husband. When he proposed to me, he said he didn't care about my educational background. He told me that he fell in love with my personality. So I wish he had at least taken my side. I was disappointed. The last I heard from him was that he had to go on an urgent business trip. He didn't respond to my calls or messages, even though I was hospitalized in an emergency. He didn't even come to visit me in the hospital. Now, it feels that all the things that Mom said are true. That my husband wanted to leave me. I began to distrust my husband more and more. A mother-in-law trying to make the wife cry, and a husband who does not care about his wife. I decided to get a divorce, and I promised myself to take revenge on them.
Susie, are you going to be in a hospital for a while? Have you decided to get divorced?
Yes, I have. I'm divorcing my husband.
Well, that's wonderful. You're not very smart. I thought you'd be more stubborn than you are. But thank God, you're more understanding than I thought.
I feel sad that we're put in ways like this. There's no point in being a family with a mother and son who treat me as a nuisance.
You're right. You are a nuisance. I'll tell my son that you've agreed to the divorce. And we'll get that paperwork started right away. Oh, now I can see a bright future for me and my son. Thank you, Lord. I feel great.
I see. How long do you think that feeling will last?
I'm telling you, when you get out of the hospital, just go back to your parents' house, okay?
Why?
Jake decided to move out of the apartment where you used to live. My son will stay with me for a while. Of course, don't come burgeoning on us, okay? I don't want to see your face, ever. We're happy that Jake finally got a divorce. But I feel bad if my hateful ex-wife comes to our house.
I see. So you really want to get rid of me, don't you? Well, of course you do. Jake was unfaithful to me.
What? What are you talking about?
You're right. I thought it was strange. My husband rarely goes on business trips. But on the day I was taken to the emergency room, he had to go on a sudden business trip.
What are you talking about? My son is hardworking and his boss expects a lot of him. He may be asked to work unexpectedly.
And when I tried to contact him, he didn't respond at all. I was convinced. My husband is keeping secrets from me.
But how can you say that when you're in a hospital? You just slept in a hospital bed the whole time.
The daughter of the director of Central Hospital.
What?
A friend of mine told me when she came to visit me. She told me Jake was holding hands with a woman. She even showed me a picture of it. It's terrible, isn't it? His wife is in the hospital, you know. He ignores my calls, and he's on a date with another woman with the goofy looks on his face. Apparently, that woman is rich. He probably thought he'd divorce me and marry her.
But how? How did you know that she's the director's daughter?
Mom, I have many friends in my hometown. Don't you know that?
Huh?
The picture of my husband with another woman. I sent it to every friend I could think of. One of them said she knew her. She used to live in the neighborhood. But that doesn't mean they were friends.
Of course not. There's no way your friend and the director's daughter can be friends. It's impossible.
She's the daughter of a family that runs a big hospital. If he could marry her, he would have a rich life. Of course you loved that idea, didn't you? You must have wanted to get her as a new wife.
Well, if you know that much, I will admit now. Yes, I want my son to marry her. If he gets married to the director's daughter, my son will automatically be rich. And I'll be able to enjoy all the luxuries too.
I see. So you were thinking about parenticizing her.
Excuse me? Parenticizing? How dare you to say that to me? To have my son and his wife take care of me. It is natural right of parents. Besides, with you gone, we'd get a few life insurance payout.
Wow, I didn't realize you were thinking about that far ahead. You were a total scumbag.
Call it what you want. Either way, my son is getting a divorce. My son will marry the director's daughter and live an elegant life with me. Well, you can just sit back and watch.
By the way, you're at home now, right? Alone?
What? Yeah. I'm the only one at home. What about it?
Just look out a window for a minute.
Huh? What?
Isn't it busy outside the house?
What? I mean, what's going on? There's a bunch of scary-looking guys surrounding the house.
Oh, really? Is it because you did something bad? Maybe they're outside to punish you?
Punish me? Don't tell me you sent them here. Jesus Christ, sis. Everyone looks so scary. They're all staring at me and I'm scared. Who the hell are these people?
They're all my friends.
What?
I told you I have a lot of friends in my hometown. They are my homies.
Homies? You were in a gang or something? I always thought you used strange words. You finally revealed your true colors. Bringing this gangster here. What the hell are you trying to do?
I still remember. When you asked me how long I will be in the hospital, I replied, on the contrary, how long do you want to stay in the hospital?
Are you thinking of sending your friends after me to send me to the hospital?
That's up to you. If you don't want to be hospitalized, go to the police yourself.
What? Do you want me to turn myself in?
What you did, it is a crime, right? I was forcibly made to drink alcohol that I couldn't handle. And as a result, I was rushed to the hospital with acute alcohol poisoning. If you don't want to go to the police, I'm sure you'll be in a lot of pain. So, what's your decision?
I don't want to either. If I have to go to the police, it would ruin my son's plan to marry a rich man's daughter. It would ruin everything.
You're still talking like that at this point. But I'm sorry. Whether you get caught or not, Jake can't marry the director's daughter.
What?
I told you that one of my friends knows her, so my friend told her everything.
About what?
that Jake was hitting on her, pretending that he was single. The director's daughter was furious. She said she'd never marry him and never wanted to see him again.
Oh no!
And it was you who introduced her. You were not that close with the director. The director didn't know that Jake was married. So you took advantage of that and tried to get him married to the director's daughter, right? I didn't know you'd go that far just for money. I'm disappointed. Furthermore, you tried to make me disappear because I will get in the way of your son's remarriage. That's not a very human thing to do.
No. This is all my son's plan. It's not my fault.
What?
The truth is, I didn't want to do this either. But my son asked me to do it. He wanted to marry the daughter of a rich man. So he asked me to do something about his wife. He wants a divorce before she finds out that Jack's married. He said he needed my help to do that. So I had no choice but to get too drunk.
You're an asshole, you know that. You're blaming your own son.
Please believe me. I was just used by my son.
Don't be ridiculous. It's too late to lie now. Why don't you look back at your messages? You wrote yourself that you were going to make me disappear. The director's daughter also testified that you tricked her. No matter how hard you try, it's all your fault.
Susie, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'll apologize, but can you let it go this time? I don't care if you don't divorce my son. I'll be nicer to you from now on. So please, I don't want you to get in trouble with the police. And while you're at it, would you please tell your friends outside to go home?
What? Do you really think it's going to be that easy? I'm done arguing with you. So I'm going to ask my friend to drag you to the police.
Don't do that.
Then, you'd better admit your guilt and get caught.
If it's going to be like this, I shouldn't have let you drink the alcohol. I'm too old to be in trouble with the police. My life is over.
No. Your life is just beginning. I'm going to change your alimony as well as Jake.
Alimony? How am I going to be able to pay for it? I'm living on a pension.
Then why don't you work? You and your scumbag son. I'm going to make sure you two scum pay for your sins. In the end, Teresa was arrested because I reported the incident. My friends who were surrounding her house went home that night. I'm thankful to all my friends who gathered for me this time. Although everyone used to be thugs, they are all currently earnest working members of society. To scare Teresa, they pulled out the outfit they used to wear in the past. Meanwhile, I was safely discharged from the hospital, and Jake and I got divorced. Of course, I demanded alimony from him and his mother. However, Teresa was unemployed, and Jake had to quit his job because the rumor of the incident spread to his workplace. Both of them had to borrow money to pay the alimony. They thought they were going to live a lavish life after marrying a rich woman. Instead, they were forced to pay off their debts every day. Now, they work part-time from morning till night, and both of them are exhausted. I think they got what they deserved.
Liam, did something happen at work by any chance? Since the wedding 3 days ago, you mentioned that you suddenly got busy with work. You went to the office and haven't come back since. I've tried calling and messaging, but you haven't responded. Are you really that busy? Or is it that you're bothered by not being able to go on a honeymoon due to work? If that's the case, don't worry about it. So, if you're not coming home, does that mean you're staying overnight at the office? I understand that it's tough, but I'm worried that you might be overworking. If possible, can you please come back home? Or at least give me a call or a message to let me know what's going on. Hey sis, have you heard from Liam? Oh, Amelia, not yet. He seems busy with work. He hasn't contacted me once and hasn't come home. We're newlyweds, but I can't understand why he's not reaching out to me. I knew it. Actually, I need to tell you something a bit unsettling. What? I'm scared. It's about Mom and Dad, and if I mention it, you might get some idea. Seriously? On the wedding day, despite their reluctant attendance, they had plenty to say. Like, I've never seen a bride who doesn't suit the wedding dress so much, and they criticized my choice of the dress. They even commented on the lack of manners among the guests. I wish I could have stopped them, but they didn't listen at all. I'm sorry, sis. It's fine, you don't have to apologize, Amelia. I knew you were trying your best to stop them, so don't worry about it. It makes me feel better to hear you say that. But here's the problem. Huh? What's wrong? Okay, please don't panic when you read this. But it seems our parents are thinking about arranging a marriage with Liam for me. What? What do you mean? Liam is already my husband. They're saying it knowingly. Of course, I have no intention of going along with it. Yeah, I'm glad you say that. After all, you've been dating your boyfriend since college, right? Yeah, you know, Mom and Dad found out I have a boyfriend and made me break up with him before. Really? So you've been dating him in secret then? I can't believe our parents are pushing my husband to become your husband. Seriously, what's going on? Could it be the reason why Liam has been ignoring me for a long time? Is it related to our parents? I'm not sure yet. But during the wedding reception, I saw Dad was whispering about something to Liam. Since then, I've had a suspicious feeling and have been watching Dad's actions. Then I noticed that lately he's been sneaking off after work and going out somewhere, and making secretive phone calls even on days off. Yesterday, I finally managed to eavesdrop on his calls. He was talking about divorce and my marriage certificates. Are they trying to make me divorce Liam? My dad and my husband are planning this out. I think so. Plus, Dad and Mom seem weirdly happy and grinning about it. I've got this really bad feeling about it. You know, your gut feelings are usually spot on. We gotta come up with a plan real quick, but I'm not sure what to do. Sis, why didn't the two of us meet in person once and go over things? Yeah, that might be a good idea. Sooner the better, right? I'll be working late tomorrow, so if you are free, how about the day after tomorrow? Yeah, I don't have any plans then, so that would work for me. The day after tomorrow then. I'll swing by your office and pick you up. Got it. Hey, I just finished my work. I can leave the office anytime. How about you? Sorry, dealing with a customer took longer than expected. I'll be about 10 more minutes. Alright, I'm chilling in the break room, so take your time. What? Wait a second. What's wrong? I got a message from Liam. What? Oh, you exchanged contacts at the wedding, right? It's weird that he's reaching out to you even though he's still ignoring me. Yeah, you're right. Well, since he messaged me, I will try to see what he's trying to do with me. So, sis, take your time and you don't have to rush. Got it.
Hey, Amelia, it's me, Liam.
Hey, Liam, how are you? I'm sorry I couldn't properly introduce myself before the wedding.
Oh, don't worry about it. It turns out Sophia set up everything because she was jealous of your beauty, right?
What? My sister set that up? Jealous? What are you talking about?
I heard it from your parents. Sophia was totally jealous of you, the sister who's got it all. Parents' favorite, popular, and talented. She always compared herself to you and bullied you every day.
What?
The reason you weren't at home when I visited to formally introduce myself was because she didn't inform you. A lady like you, who had been going through such tough times, apparently fell in love with me at the wedding. You were torn because I became your sister's husband and you've been crying every day thinking about me. But don't worry, Amelia. Actually, from the moment I saw you at the wedding,
Hold on.
What?
I've never said or thought anything like that.
What?
I don't know what my parents told you, but my relationship with my sister has always been good, and I haven't fallen so low as to pursue my brother-in-law. I wasn't at home that day because my work kept me busy. In fact, my sister tried her best to adjust the schedule so I could be at home.
Oh, Amelia. You don't have to pretend anymore. You should be honest about what you feel. I'm actually in front of your apartment right now.
What?
Your parents gave me the address and I came to propose.
What?
Let me in.
I'm not at home.
What?
Either way, the answer is no. I have a boyfriend, so I'm sorry. Sis, crazy thing happened.
What's wrong?
You should hurry up and get a divorce.
What?
I'll show you his messages later, but it's really bad.
What happened? Hey, Amelia. Are you staying at your boyfriend's place?
Yeah, when I explained the situation, he said I could stay as long as I needed. Also, thanks for giving me a ride. I'm sorry if I made you worried.
Well, after getting a text like that, you can't take public transportation. Things might get worse if he finds you.
Given the situation, Dad might have found out about my boyfriend. They might force me to break up with my boyfriend again. I'm so tired of this.
I'm so sorry.
You don't have to apologize. It's all our parents' fault and Liam's fault. Besides, I won't break up with my boyfriend no matter what they say. He's right here agreeing with me.
You have such a nice boyfriend.
Yeah, I do. Anyways, I talked to my boyfriend just now. We're actually thinking of moving forward with the plan I mentioned earlier and putting it into action soon.
So, it looks like it's going to happen around the same time as what I'm doing.
That's right.
Well, it might be better for both of us in terms of ensuring our safety.
Can I have a week?
Yeah, I was thinking around the same.
Okay, I'll contact you with the details tomorrow.
Got it.
Hello, Amelia. Let's go on a date tomorrow. I talked to your parents and they mentioned your recent hesitation was just a bit of shyness. Oh, got it now. I guess this is the part where I need to step up and take charge, huh? I'll swing by to pick you up after work. We'll grab a fancy dinner at a place with a great view, and then I'm planning to pop the question. After that, I've reserved a suite at a nearby hotel. I'm sure you can fill in the blanks without me saying more, right? I'm really looking forward to tomorrow.
Oh my god, sis! I got a creepy message.
What? From Liam?
Yes, talking about a dinner with a great view, proposal, and heading straight to a hotel suite. It's gross. It makes me sick.
Jesus, I'm really sorry.
There's no need for you to apologize.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry for marrying a guy like that.
Well, I'll just accept your apology about that.
Hey, how about clearing out your stuff from your apartment tonight? Your boyfriend sometimes goes and packs your things, right?
Yeah, he's already sorted out about 80%, so we can manage it by tonight. Oh, wait a moment.
What?
He says he wants to settle things right away. He got angry after seeing the creepy message from Liam earlier. He's really upset.
I'm glad you have such a caring boyfriend. In that case, let's settle it right away. I'm already prepared on my end.
Got it. It's better to resolve this trouble quickly. Let's do that.
Amelia, I drove my luxury car, brought a bouquet of roses, and went to pick you up. Who the hell was that guy? He just grabbed me out of nowhere and threw a punch. What a terrible guy.
He's my boyfriend.
What?
I've already told you, I have a boyfriend. We've been dating for many years since our college days, and we've even talked about marriage. He got really angry after seeing the creepy messages that you sent me.
But your parents said...
The whole thing started with trying to break up with my boyfriend, who didn't meet my parents' expectations. And the harassment towards my sister, who my parents have always looked down on because she got married before me.
Really?
I'm sorry that you got involved in this mess. But you shouldn't involve yourself. After all, you're my sister's husband. Please stop meddling any further. I've moved out of that apartment to live with my boyfriend.
What?
Goodbye.
Are you serious? Sophia, hey,
Wow, you finally got in touch.
I'm sorry for ignoring you for 3 months. Work has been busy.
Oh really? Work? You've been sleeping at the office every day for 3 months.
Yeah, that's right. But I finally got some free time. I can go home starting today.
Oh, I see.
I'm really sorry for ignoring you since the wedding. How about going out for dinner tonight? As an apology, I've made a reservation at a restaurant and I also booked a suite for us.
No thank you. I'm divorcing you.
What?
I was wondering what you were up to, and it turns out you proposed to my sister. And even after being rejected by my sister, you've been inviting other ladylike CEOs' daughters or college students to dinners and suites, right? How many women rejected you in the past 3 months?
You knew?
You probably made a reservation at the restaurant tonight for another woman, right? And when she cancelled, you reluctantly invited me, huh? Did you finally realize you don't have the charm to attract women? And now you want to reconcile after trying to break up with me?
Oh no, it's not like that. I feel bad for being swayed by other women. But after getting to know various women, I realized that I only want you after all.
It's too late for anything you say now. I'm leaving with the baby in my belly.
Wait, a baby?
Please pay alimony and child support.
Wait a minute.
I'll leave the divorce documents on the table. Please sign it. Goodbye.
What? Is that child mine? I didn't know you were pregnant. I wouldn't have done this if I knew. Sophia, I love only you. I got caught up in your parents' evil plan. I'm a victim here. Sophia, please come back.
My sister and I, having severed ties with our parents and Liam, started our new lives. With the help of my sister and her boyfriend, I safely gave birth to my daughter. Although I am truly angry with Liam, our daughter who was born is adorable. With the child support and alimony I receive from Liam, I'm committed to giving my best effort in raising our daughter on my own. Well, in reality, my income alone is sufficient even without child support. Actually, I work as a lawyer and I make more than $100,000. On the other hand, my parents and Liam's income is less than that. In addition, Liam is burdened with paying alimony and child support to me. He is enduring a harsh life, paying for his mistakes. Meanwhile, my sister and her boyfriend are getting married next month, and I am really looking forward to it.
Michelle, can I talk to you right now?
Ax? How did you find out my number?
I asked my acquaintance to tell me by all means. Did I bother you?
No, it's not like that. How can I help you?
No, I just couldn't forget about you.
What?
You are the woman of my dreams.
Is that so?
Of course. When I met you for the first time, I was so impressed.
Really?
I wonder what it is. The atmosphere you have, your kind personality, your elegant clothes. Everything about you is to my liking.
I'm glad to hear you say so, but please stop teasing me.
I'm not teasing you. I'm very serious. Do you believe me?
I've never had anyone say such a nice thing to me before, so I thought you were making fun of me.
No, I'm not. You must have been raised by wonderful parents.
Yes, that's right. I can't speak for myself, but I have great respect for my parents. My father is a successful businessman,
A successful businessman. I knew it. I'm sure he works for a great company. He must have made a good living. That's why you have grown up to be a wonderful woman.
I don't think so. I'm not as good as my father.
You are also very modest. Anyway, I don't know if this is a good time to text you, but will you go out with me?
What?
I'm sorry to be so rude. Actually, I saw you with your friend and I've already been curious about you.
Are you sure that I'm the right person for you? I'm not a good talker and I'm quite shy.
I don't mind that at all. I think you are a very attractive woman, Michelle.
I see. Actually, I've been interested in you for a long time too. Please go out with me if you don't mind. Ax, can I talk to you now?
Yeah, I'm having lunch right now so I can talk to you.
It's finally the weekend. I'm getting kind of nervous.
Why? I'm meeting your parents, so I'm the one who's nervous.
That's true. I can't believe 6 months have already passed. Time flies. I never thought I'd marry you.
Me neither. You never know where fate is lurking.
If we hadn't met at that drinking party, we wouldn't have known each other. It's a miracle. I've never introduced a guy to my parents before.
You're kidding, right?
I'm serious. Before I met you, I had no interest in men. I never thought I could get married.
You were popular among guys, weren't you?
That's not true. You know I'm not a good talker, right? And I'm shy more than anyone else. No man has ever come close to me. I'm really grateful to you for choosing me.
Seriously? You're bright and kind. I think you have a great sense of style too.
You can't get anything out of me by praising me, Ax.
I didn't mean it like that. You are well dressed, but you're not overbearing. You're always modest and stand up for me.
Do you think so?
Yes. You are the best fiancé I've ever had. You casually wear a luxury watch, but without any pretense.
I never thought you would say that.
What do you mean? I love everything about you.
Thank you. I'm glad that you care about me.
Isn't it obvious? If I didn't care about you, I wouldn't even consider marrying you. Don't you have the same feelings too?
I have the same feelings and I care about you. It's just, I think you are too good to be true for me.
I see. Glad to hear that we have the same feelings. We are destined to be together. I'm unabashedly going to get you, Michelle.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll see you this weekend. We'll be the happiest couple of all.
Of course. Michelle? Is this dingy apartment your house? Did I get the address wrong?
No, it's the correct address. I'm watching you from the balcony. Come up by using the elevator.
Okay.
What's wrong? You seem a little upset.
No, I'm just...
Oh, did you get sick because you're nervous? You don't need to get nervous. My parents are very friendly and welcoming, so don't worry.
It's not like that, but...
What is it?
It's just... It's not what I imagined.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing. I'm going up anyway.
Yeah, I'll wait for you. Are you okay, Ax?
What are you talking about?
I mean, you've been acting weird all morning. You weren't talking like you usually do. What's wrong with you?
I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
I don't think so. You've been so cold in your replies. Can you just tell me what's bothering you?
Was that apartment really your house?
Yeah, why?
I thought your father was a successful businessman.
Yes, he is.
And yet you lived in that shabby old apartment?
Huh?
I can't believe that.
What do you mean?
I thought you were a rich young lady I thought you lived in a luxurious mansion.
Ax, what are you talking about?
I decided to marry you because I thought you were rich. And yet, you live in that shabby apartment. You live in a dirty house.
Huh?
Besides, your parents are so dirty and poor looking. What kind of a businessman is your father? Stop kidding me. Are you trying to deceive me?
Ax, what the hell is wrong with you? I don't know what you're talking about.
Our engagement is off.
What do you mean? I really don't understand.
I was planning to be a gold digger, you know? I'm dreaming of a future where I get a rich wife and live comfortably on my parents-in-law's wealth. I thought you were the one since you're wearing luxurious brand products. Looks like I miscalculated.
Did you think I'm rich? Did you go out with me because you thought I was rich?
That's right. You were always wearing luxury brand goods, right? I had no doubt that you were a rich young lady.
You're lying, right?
If I'd known you were poor, I wouldn't have gone out with you. You lied to me.
I didn't lie to you. Ax, I thought you loved me. Didn't you propose to me because you love me?
Huh? Don't be silly. I'm not stupid enough to marry a talkative and annoying woman like you. I proposed to you because I had high hopes for your rich family. I didn't know they were so poor.
That's a terrible thing to say. I don't care if you want to talk badly about me, but stop talking badly about my parents.
I was disillusioned as soon as I saw that filthy apartment. My brilliant future was shattered in an instant. How are you going to take the responsibility for that?
Ax, did you really think that way? Is that why you were so rude with my parents?
Is that bad? I can be condescending to those dirty, poor parents of yours. I have dreams too. When you said that your father is a successful businessman, I thought he was a kind of rich-looking gentleman, but he was just a dirty old man.
Oh no, my father is not a dirty old man.
Anyway, leave me alone.
So, you're not marrying me anymore?
Of course not. That dirty apartment, your dirty and poor parents, everything goes against my dreams, you know.
I really loved you, Ax.
It's your business what you think of me. I realize that I don't need you to make my dreams come true. That's why I decided to break off the engagement.
This is just unbelievable. I didn't know you were that kind of person.
Michelle, pick up the phone.
What is it?
Why won't you pick up the phone?
Because you told me not to bother you anymore. Besides, I have nothing to do with you.
Don't say that. More importantly, I just looked at the web and I'm surprised. I heard that your father owns 5 companies. I was overwhelmed when I saw his name. I didn't recognize him at first because he was wearing a relaxed outfit the last time I saw him.
Really?
So, of course you'll marry me, right?
Huh? What are you talking about? Our marriage will never take place. You're the one who said that. I won't marry you because you broke off the engagement.
But you still love me, don't you? Then there's no problem. I want to marry you too. We can still start over anytime you want.
Stop being selfish. Now that I've seen what kind of person you really are, I can't even think about marrying you.
I don't care if the house is a little dirty. It doesn't matter if it's not a detached house too.
That house used to belong to my grandfather.
The whole building?
Yes. My grandfather used to live in one of the rooms. Since he died, it has been unoccupied. We're planning to rebuild soon.
What? Is that so? Why did you invite me to the apartment before it was rebuilt?
Because we were rebuilding our main house.
What house? Your parents' house? You mean they have a house in addition to the apartment?
Yes, I'm building a new one in Beverly Hills.
Huh? New construction in Beverly Hills? What does that mean?
It's a new house, but it's being rebuilt, so we're still living there. My parents were concerned because of the noise from the construction. They didn't want to be rude to you, so they said that we should go to my grandpa's house and talk about the marriage.
So that's how it was. You have a building you own, and you have another house in Beverly Hills, right?
Well, that's how it is now since my grandfather died. Anyway, it's none of your business. In general, what was that attitude you had toward my parents the other day? You made fun of them, calling them dirty and poor. My parents were furious too.
What? Did you tell them about the broken engagement?
Of course. They said they wouldn't let a man like that be my husband.
Michelle, why did you tell your parents about that? Were you trying to torture me? Take that back. I've been dating you in a very serious manner.
Huh? How dare you?
I'm serious about marrying you. That's why I'm going to go meet your parents, because they own 5 companies, don't they?
Yes. My father is humble, but he's quite a jack of all trades. He's a man whose modesty has allowed him to expand his network and build successful businesses. I think he got that from my grandfather.
I see. They're my ideal people.
What? Don't be silly.
What do you mean?
Didn't you listen to me? My father and grandfather were humble men. None of them are arrogant like you. I don't want to hear about your life dream and so on.
What are you talking about? I'm destined to meet you and your father. We absolutely need to get married.
I'm speechless. I can't believe how selfish you can be. It's not me you want to marry, but you're just aiming for my father's company and fortune. I understand that perfectly. Who on earth do you think would marry someone like that?
Don't be so mean. It's your fault for hiding it from me in the first place, isn't it?
If you want to marry me because you love me, you won't care about my father's company or his fortune. I want to marry someone who loves me for who I am.
I told you that I love you, didn't I?
You're lying. The only thing you love is my father's company and property. Who would marry such a person?
Michelle, you're wrong.
When I get married, my father wants me and my husband to take care of one of his companies. So I'll find someone who's worthy of it.
Huh? Why did you keep such an important thing from me? If I had known, I would have taken better care of you.
I'm sick of you. I would never marry someone like you at all cost.
I may look like this, but I'm a successful businessman too. I think I'm the perfect man for your father's company. So please, reconsider marrying me. I'll definitely be a great company president.
Huh? President? You're not qualified to be the president. You can't be president if you judge people only by their looks. Well then, since you're no longer relevant, let's end our conversation here.
Wait a minute. Michelle, you got my message, right? Reply to me.
What do you want? I told you I don't have anything to do with you anymore. I don't have anything to say to you too.
I'm in love with you, Michelle. I told you to reconsider marrying me.
I refused, didn't I? You don't love me. You only love my father's company and his fortune. I'm well aware of your true intention.
No, you misunderstood me. I love everything about you. Why don't you understand?
What? You broke off our engagement and now you're talking like a fool? Do you know what you did to my family? Stay away from us at all costs.
Don't be so cold. Where do you think I am?
What?
Actually, I tracked down your father's mansion. This is amazing. I can't believe they built a house like this in Beverly Hills. He's a real company's president.
No way.
Yeah, I already went through the gate. The gate was left open after the construction vehicles got in. As if being pulled in, I just entered from the front door.
That's trespassing. You can't just walk onto someone's property like that.
I'm not a stranger. I'm your fiancé. We're getting married soon.
I told you that I'm not marrying you. We already broke off the engagement.
I love you. I'm going to get married, become a company president, and live in Beverly Hills. I'm going to be absolutely happy. My ideal life is right in front of me.
Do you think you can just be carefree like that? Don't you hear something?
Huh? What is it?
The sound of police sirens.
Yeah, you're right. This is such an upscale neighborhood. It's not surprising if there's an incident or two around here, right?
But it's getting closer to my house.
I think so. I wonder why.
Because you are trespassing.
Huh?
That's why I had to call the police.
Why would you do that? Cancel that right away. I mean, how did you know I was on the premises?
You're dreaming of being rich, but you don't even know that much?
What are you talking about?
We have several security cameras installed in our house. We knew you were coming to the property a long time ago. That's why I had to call the cops before you contacted me.
Huh? You're such a nasty woman. Why do you keep going off on tangents like that? Why do you keep interrupting my dreams?
I don't care about your dreams. I don't know if you're after money or property. You came to me for some stupid reason and you messed with my feelings. Do you think I'm going to allow you to have a dream that hurts people?
I don't think anything's wrong with me doing that. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make my dreams come true.
I'm not a softie to go along with your stupid dreams. Besides, if I had married you without realizing your true intention, I would have lost everything. I guess I should thank you for showing me your true colors.
What did you say?
Anyway, you're going to get arrested by the police.
Why? I didn't do anything wrong. I'm just saying I want to marry you.
I can't believe everything I see in you. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. Even if you come to my house, I'll report you to the police again.
Oh no, what about my dreams?
I don't care. If you really want to make your dream come true, make it come true on your own.
No way. Don't you love me?
I think I fell in love with your illusion. You were a super scumbag in real life. We will never see each other again. Goodbye.
Michelle, please reconsider and help me make my dream come true.
After that, Axe tried to climb the wall and escape from the property. He was seized by the police officers who arrived at the scene, and he was taken to the police station. As he was escaping, he trampled on the flower beds in the garden and made a mess. I immediately consulted my father's lawyer and filed a claim for damages. I heard that he complained about why he should pay for the damages. The whole scene of him vandalizing the flower bed was recorded by security cameras. He couldn't get away with it, so he had to pay for the damage. It was very painful that Axe and I broke off our engagement. But I think it was a blessing in disguise that I learned about his true intention before the marriage. For the time being, I would like to cultivate my own discernment of men. And if I meet the right person, I will think about marriage again.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.